the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. This is the last stop for the 76ers before returning back to Philadelphia. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. And you can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
Look at the 76ers starting group. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then it's Simmons. And it's Neto in at the point.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around.
Shots good by Anthony.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Back to Richardson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You really have to account for Richardson around the basket. I mean, he does a good job using his length to create and finish his shots.
The three from Mills. Horford with the rebound. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. It's a three-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. To the middle, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
Got that one up quick. Anthony's got 6 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Simmons. Plays it up off the glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Shots good by Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Horford. Here's Richardson. The offensive rebound. Embiid. Back to Horford. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Now, you cannot dismiss Horford's mid-range game. I mean, he's more than happy to rise up and splash those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Mills. Pass to Burks. Shoots. Olynyk trying to break loose. Burks' shot is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement. His agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Al Horford. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Raul Neto. And it's Shake Milton in for Richardson. Now, here's O'Quinn. And here now is Thybulle. Parker with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Plumlee's got it. Thomas finds Teague, poked away, and stolen by Thybulle. Here's Milton. Great D that time from Teague. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Simmons against Teague. From deep, Thomas. The kick out to Teague. Takes the three. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Teague. Thomas got 6.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard would be able to find an open man right there, but Teague is always looking for the right play.
And he gets the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Teague the pass to Thomas. Rebound by the 76ers. Now Thibault inside. Here's Scott. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside for Thomas. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The hook. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Teague finds Thomas. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Huntley out there with Parker. Then there's Teague. Then it's Thomas. And it's Matthews in at the 3 slot. And for the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. He's out there with Ben Simmons. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Shake Milton. And it's Pell in at the 4 spot. And that one, good. O'Quinn's got his second basket of the night. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And Mills kicks to Finney-Smith. Offline with his 3. And it's the 76ers with the ball. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Horford's checked in.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And the 76ers with possession. Neto kicks to Richardson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Kept alive. Burks kicks to Finney-Smith. His 3-pointer's off the mark. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shots good by Mills.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Thibault. It's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Here's Burks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Embiid. Launches a 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. The feed to Olynyk. He kicks it to Mills. Misses the 3.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the paint. Horford the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Olynyk with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Burks' shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. Mike Scott's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Neto, covered by Mills. Horford kicks to Neto. Burks pulls it in. Here's the break. Here's Anthony. No good there. Good work defensively by Horford.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Timeout.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And they take the lead. Simmons got 12 in the game.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Teague dishes to Thomas. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 6th assist on the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Offensive rebound outside for Simmons. Richardson outside. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Back to Teague. Outside for Thomas. This one for three. The rebound by Pell. Pell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Richardson left side. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. This team did a nice job setting him up there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead, up by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. That's all for now.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. We've got Anthony. Mills out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. Burks can't get it to go. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. The lead is 2, and for the 76ers. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Neto in at the 1 spot. Snatched up. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Richardson's got 13 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Neto. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Horford, good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Works for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 11.
Well, you look at Mills and the kind of passer he is now, setting up his teammates, indicative of the kind of work he put into his passing game.
Richardson the pass to Embiid. It's blocked. Now here's Burks. He's got 11. Drops in the tray.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Horford finds Simmons. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Good on the shot.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Neto surveying the floor. Here's Simmons. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Raul Neto. Teague kicks to Anthony. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Here's Thibault. Here's Horford, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Deep 2 from Anthony. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now, here's Thibault. Burks covering. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Crafty move, and the layup is good. Simmons got 19 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Burks dishes to Parker. Burks against Simmons. Burks kicks to Parker. Back to Burks. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
There's the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And that one's good. Parker.
Oh, I tell you what, tremendous work rate in getting to the glass by Parker. If you don't box him out, he'll make you pay for it.
Timeout called, the 76ers. .102 left in the third. Pass to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 11 points here in just the second half.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Matthews. Outside Thomas. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. Thomas got 27 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Philadelphia. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Thomas. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Richardson.
Guys, I really like how Teague attacks. I mean, he does a nice job getting inside the guts of the defense and really baiting them into fouling.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Simmons looking it over. 4 seconds left. Here's Embiid. The layup off target. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Up 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. We've got Mills, also Thomas out there, Matthews out there with Plumlee, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. Mills passes to Thomas. Kicks to Mills. Back to Thomas. Richardson outside. Matthews with the rebound. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Stolen by O'Quinn. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Richardson outside. Plumlee with the rebound. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me, because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Neto. And here is Milton. Pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. No good with the layup.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Outside for Thomas. The tray. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Pass to Milton. Back to Neto. Teardrop shot. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas, good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Took him no time at all on that one. Plumlee's got his first bucket of the night.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Here's Burks. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The 76ers trailed by 4. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Burks against Richardson.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Mills finds Anthony. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Embiid, no good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Philadelphia calls time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What an injection of energy he gave them off the bench. And for a team mired in a very tough stretch, you can't say enough about how much they needed someone to show that kind of fight. Here's Simmons. Richardson the pass to Horford. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Great open look there.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence, and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Anthony left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Simmons. Richardson outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anthony's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
You know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And the pass to Embiid. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
That's big boy strength, real big boy strength. Embiid is so good at fighting through whatever challenges the defenses present.
Anthony, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Anthony's got 16 here in the second half.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Down low, here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Embiid comes with a double team. Burks kicks to Mills. Buries the long-range jumper.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Embiid, the pass to Neto. Dishes to Horford. He gets that one.
Well, it's so hard to stop Horford when he's that physical down low. Most defenders have a tough time dealing with it.
Mills can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. Over to the wing. Embiid wide open. That 3 off the mark. Mills finds Anthony. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.